I got another figure here laying down so I can kind of show you how the pieces connect. So you get an idea how these things work. Amazing job from the G1 with using their heads to connect the pieces together and whatnot. Safer, lasts longer. Got Ironhide here, hot rod. I'll show you how Prime's head comes out to form Optimus Maximus, how Mirage joins in, you name it, and good old Superion here over my shoulders. Anyways, let's just get this started with, guys. So anyways, here is Ironhide. You know, they did a pretty good job. I wish he was more bulkier and whatnot, but for the most part, they did a good job. He has his head to the T, so you can't go wrong. So anyways, let's see if I can transform this sucker fast for you guys, so you guys get an idea how it works. So, trying to get the arms together, the legs come apart. So, just to kind of give you an idea of, guys, how these leg joints and stuff work, these combiner wars. So it's kind of tricky, but once you do get them into place, it's amazing how it works out. I'll get them into the leg, how he's supposed to form. You know, you got to pull these arms down and whatnot. That'll snap into place. Same with this side without breaking his arm. You know, you got to be very gentle because they got to snap into place, because when you put his legs, they just click in literally as best as you can to form his leg. That's that part. His head's cool. So you basically have to rotate it, guys. So that's going to do a 360. So that's the piece that connects into the port of Prime. So let's see if we can do this nicely, guys. I want to try and get this as properly as possible, so when we do combine the legs, it's going to fit well. And sometimes, you know, it fights you. I'm not going to lie to you. If it doesn't sit well, like the leg joints don't sit exactly where they are, they're not going to join. So that kind of stays like this, guys. So these little feet part, it can become a thumb and whatnot. I'll show you. I can do this quickly. It kind of pops out, guys. So they can become anything you want them to be. I can't even get it out. Anyways, let's see if I can get it out. Wow. Sometimes it's tricky. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it out with a single piece or whatnot, but anyways, guys, I'm not going to bother. But anyways, you can kind of see this kind of bends, forms a thumb. His hands will come out. But anyways, he's a leg, so we're just going to pop it in. Goes in right at the bottom, guys, just like this. Okay, so that's what that goes in there. This is Mirage, so you can see this part, same kind of deal. He'll go in the arm. So basically, I'm going to show you Mirage first. Let's put him out the side. So let's draw a thing. So you can see where the groove goes in here. There's a groove that kind of slides right in. So let's see if I can do this the best way and kind of show you guys how it kind of pops into the place, and then Prime's fist holds it into place. So he has his articulation. For the foot, same kind of deal, guys. You can see like the groove here, right here. That's where this part's gonna go. So this is where he's gonna end up getting placed into. It's cool because the joints are wicked. They don't damage, and he's done. So anyways, let's get this guy up on his feet, guys, just so you can have a look at him. I guess you can see him right there. Anyways, his chest opens up like I was telling you guys. So this kind of opens up here, guys. And this is where Prime's head goes up. Let's fix his little side pieces there so you can have a look at his head, guys. Okay, and now, this is the easiest thing. All you do is you take this apart, 2 grooves, put them in there, 2 holes, guys, 2 pegs. You kind of squeeze it in here, if I can do it right so it doesn't fall off on Prime. And that's pretty much it. So that's good old Optimus Maximus, guys. So we'll put him to the side. And then, of course, his gun. 2 pieces, guys, forms together. Boom. You can attach it in his hand. There's a hole even here that he can just kind of play off of it. So that's fine. Leave him there. This is the cool part. I'm just going to show you Superion, guys. Amazing job. You can see how he looks and whatnot. Gunslinger, slingshot instead of the other ones. There's skydive, air raid, firefight. But yeah, and good old Silverbolt in the middle. But for the most part, you can see what he looks like. So if you had to spend money, guys, depending if you want the whole Autobots and whatnot. Me, I was always a Superior guy. Once he came out, that's the guy who I was after. So I'll spend 125 bucks Canadian for this sucker as opposed to this. This one here, guys, the only one I really wanted to get was Prime, but it was just a bonus that I had getting all these guys are. They're all deluxes, same price as him. If you can afford both, get both, but my bet's on Superion. Anyway, guys, before I let you guys go, that's pretty much it there. The next two figures I'm going to do on the following Combiner Wars review, part 3 or 4, I can't remember because, you know, my memory's gone, is I'm going to be doing Skyrain with Skylynx, Hound, Wheeljack, Trailblazer, and Smokescreen. Another repaint of Prowl, but you'll see. I'll kind of bring Prowl separate to compare. And Bruticus, wow, crazy. I don't care if Blast Off, they made him into a jet. Makes more sense to go with the other military stuff, but they'll still do. They did release a Japanese version that you can buy. More money, guys. Just anything to get thing. And I wanted to show you guys some artwork, because I never showed you some box artwork. This is the Ultra Magnus artwork and whatnot. Here's Skyrain, guys, that I'm going to end up doing. So you can have a peek of how that looks. The artwork is phenomenal. And the Titan's Returns actually are cool. Here's Sentinel Prime. Some side artwork. The front. The back, it just explains how it can transform and whatnot. A little brief description. And good old Astrotrain. Seen coming thing. There. Alright, guys. I just wanted to show you, because I do have the boxes for all these. Keep them in good shape. Cards are in my case as well. But anyways, that's this show's review for Superion and